What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? Before we get started with today's content, I must do what I always do anytime you see me on your screen, and that's thank you guys for the likes, comments, shares, most importantly, those subscriptions. So whether you be a day one fan, somebody who just started rocking with me today, man, I greatly appreciate it. And if you loving what I got going on my YouTube and you want to see more of me, it's easy, baby. Hit me up on my social medias. You can check me out on Twitter, Mr. Temp Check. Check me out on Instagram, Mr. Check the Temperature. But before we get started, I know you see this temperature check drip. What did I tell you about that temperature check drip? I told y'all it was lit. 2021, all gas, no brakes. I told y'all this is what we about to do all year long. So I dropped my apparel this weekend, man. I was a little nervous. I can't lie. But what did y'all do, man? Y'all supported me like I knew y'all would. Y'all held me down so much so that, man, it's been hard just keeping up with all the orders that's coming in. But I'm doing a good job with it. Unfortunately, the weather in Omaha, Nebraska is trash right now. So shipping is a little slow to get out, but that will be happening in the next couple of days. However, if you want to be one of the first to get one of these hats or one of these hoodies, hit me up in the comment section. Hit me up on my social media. The hats is running 25, hoodies up to XL 45. And for the big boys, I got a couple 2X and a couple 3Xs left. That's going to be 50 for you. $10 for the shipping. Anything over 10, I got y'all, man. I got y'all. I'll eat that cost because I love y'all, man. Y'all good people, man. Y'all family, baby. This is the movement. This is the temperature check movement, and it's only going up from here. But enough with all that, man. Let's talk some battle rap. So if you know anything about me, on Sunday after the URL battle has happened, I usually do a top 10 list on my social media, specifically my Twitter page. So definitely follow me there. And coming in at number 9, and I do at battle rappers too. That's probably why I get blocked so much, but I don't care. Coming in at number 9 at I am Loaded Lux. Needs to come outside. Yes, sir, I said it. It is about that time, sir. It is 2021. It's a new year. And guess what? You are being called out by a couple people. It's a couple people that I think see a chink in your armor. It's a couple people that I think they have enough confidence that they could clip you. But the question is, are you willing to come outside? Are you willing to battle in 2021 in these small rooms? Because we saw what you did with Sue Surf. We wasn't really too impressed. You still in that transition phase from the old school to the new school. But Smack Volume 7, there was a couple people that took the time out of their battle to specifically address you. One was DNA, who's been calling you out for a while now. Called you out on Born Legacy 11. What you gonna do about that? Called you out on Smack Volume 7 again. What you gonna do about that? And then Danny Myers called you out on Smack Volume 7. Loaded Lux, what you gonna do about that? No, sir, you can't hide behind the lion's den no more. I really feel like it's a couple people you might want to see. You might want to come outside and prove yourself. Sometimes, sometimes you the old wily vet. Sometimes you got to show us that you still got that post-up move in the paint. You still got that drop step. Because, this new class, they got the Euro. They got the James Harden step back. And so they think they can get you. They think they can knock you off that throne. So I wanted to have a little fun, man. So what I did, I came up with a top 5 list of people I would like to personally see battle a Loaded Lux. Now it's not a 5 through 1, but this is my 5 people that I feel like I would love to see battle a Loaded Lux just to see what he would do. We're going to start it off with Easy the Block Captain. Now, I already know what y'all saying. Well, Easy the Block Captain, he don't deserve me a 2020 rookie. He just getting his feet wet, yada, yada, yada. Why not? Why not? The talk different. I want to see if Loaded Lux can handle somebody barking on him. Truly barking on him. Easy to Block will talk to anybody. He talks to everybody. Loaded Lux, you wouldn't be any different. I want to know what you would do with that type of energy. I want to know what you would do with that type of energy. How you would handle somebody literally in your face, barking on you, talking to your soul. What would you do? So that's another one that's I would love to see. And of course, B Dot. B Dot versus Loaded Lux is something that's been talked about for years. Obviously, there's the natural comparison based upon the content that B Dot has and Loaded Lux traditionally brings to the table. And I think in 2021 that would be an excellent battle for B Dot. I mean, yeah, he might have slipped up against Chilla in the finals of Champion of the Year for 2020, but he had an amazing year. Most of his battles are in top contender for Battle of the Year. We know he can go there with the pen. We know he has the ability to write just as well as you do, Loaded Lux. What will you do with someone who has 3 consistent rounds just as lethal as yours? 3 rounds just as powerful as yours. 3 rounds just as content-filled as yours. What are you going to do with someone of B-Dot's caliber? That's my question for you. What about Chilla Jones? You can't say he ain't worthy. Look at his resume. Why not Chilla? You see what he just did to K-Shine. You see what he did to B-Dot. I just talked about how B-Dot is worthy. So if Chilla beat B-Dot, of course Chilla should be worthy. He's on a tear right now. Ever since coming back to the URL from King of the Dot, like I said in my top 10 list, he dropped the King of the Dot chain and he picked up Champion of the Year. His resume is good enough. Come outside for that one. I definitely think that's a great battle. I think that would be an excellent battle. Your multi-layers versus his multi-layers. But he's an angler and a schemer. What you gonna do with that? Every time he's challenged, Chilla elevates. I don't think I can no longer bet against Chilla anymore. Every time I do, I lose. I think that'd be an excellent battle to have. What about a Danny Myers? Now, I know the thing about Danny Myers is, again, he just got done having an amazing battle with Arsenal, but then he's battling on N's and B's. I get it. But we see what he's able to do off of a couple weeks prep. He 30 drugs. The battle rap community had him 30 in Arsenal. I personally did not. I had him 2-1 clear. But Danny Myers is someone who's already said that his career is winding down. And you're one of the bigger names he wants to battle. And I think for all he's done for the culture, you always say you're for the culture. Why not battle a Danny Myers? I think that'd be an excellent battle. I think you know what you would be getting in Danny Myers. It ain't going to be no slips, no blips, no stumbles. That is his NBA Finals. That is his Super Bowl. He would give you everything you wanted and more. Pause. So again, I think that Danny Myers would be crazy. But the number 1 person that I think you should battle, of course it's DNA. Why wouldn't it be DNA? You can't say DNA don't have a name. You can't say he doesn't have the cachet. Look what he does with his brand. He makes battles. Forget promoting battles. He makes battles. With his show, Champagne with the Champ, Drinking with the Champ, on Caffeine, he makes battles. He's able to constantly evolve and constantly elevate who he is. Coming off of a Geechee Gotti, coming off of an Av, having Lou Castro before that. The no gun bar DNA is probably the best DNA we've ever seen. It is the best DNA we've ever seen. What do you think you could do with someone of that caliber right now? I'm going to be honest with you. If you take DNA right now, you'd be in a world of hurt, sir. I don't think you'd be able, small room, big room, I don't think you would be able to stand up to what he's doing right now. He is showing a nuclear level, not even another level, a nuclear level, because we use another level too much. A nuclear level is what DNA is bringing. No gun bars, so the believability is there. He's talking with messages. Are you willing to come outside in 2021? Are you willing to come outside against an easy to block camping, against a B-Dot, a Chilla Jones, a Danny Myers, or a DNA? I know you don't have to, but you about the culture. You about pushing the culture forward. And it's hard to do that when you're on the sidelines. But this is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Check out the apparel. And like always, we just getting started.